I'm gonna show you how to make a candle burn like this, never look like that, and end up looking like that. Let's check it out. Before I get started, let me say thank you and introduce myself. I am Brian Smuda, founder and owner of SummitViewScents.com, and I've compiled these lists of candle care tips to help you to get that candle to finish burning and look like that, and never look like that right there. That was my make it look for this video candle for your purposes. All right, step number one, make sure you're burning your candle in a safe area. That means on a heat resistant surface, away from any drapes, lampshades, curtains, definitely away from children that can reach up and knock it over. And you yourself, you make sure you don't move that candle around while you're burning it. Right, step number two, trim the wick. Trim that wick to 1/8 of an inch each time before you light it. And make sure you try not to exceed 4 hours. Because at that 4-hour mark, your liquid wax melt pool, which is edge to edge. I want you to get liquid wax from edge to edge on your burn every time, because you might incur some tunneling in your candle because wax has a memory to it. If you don't burn it each time, you're gonna start tunneling there, and exceeding 4 hours, you're just wasting your wax. Your room's gonna smell great already from that 2, 3, 4 hour mark, depending upon the size. And if you exceed 4 hours, you're just gonna end up melting the wax below the liquid wax a lot faster, and that's gonna give you less of a burn time of your candle. So step number three, as you're approaching that 4-hour mark, check out your candle, just kind of assess it. See if you've got that full liquid melt pool going. And if you do, take your lid, snuff her out. This way your room won't smell like a full birthday cake candle that you blew out. And if you blow out your candle, you're more likely to get a little bit of soot or debris inside of the wax. If it happens, no big deal. You can go in there with a wick trimmer, use a paper clip, a metal spoon, anything to really get any of the black debris out of there. Step number four, once that wax firms or hardens back up, that's the time you're gonna go in and trim the wick. Remember to cut that down to about 1/8 of an inch. And if any debris falls in at this point, just be able to tip it over because the wax is hard and shake it out, or go in there just with your finger and flick out any debris at that point. Step number five, repeat steps 1 through 4, but there's a little bit more to it as well. If you do need to extinguish your candle, you can. As you can see, I put the lid on this one. There's no smoke that's coming out of there because I snuffed it out instead of blowing it out. And why might you need to put that out a little sooner than 4 hours or having that full liquid melt pool? Let's say the school nurse calls up. You need to go pick the kids up. They're more important than your candle. So if you do that, you can hit it with a heat gun or a hair dryer if you want to or need to. If you're not gonna follow steps 1 through 4, I can't guarantee that you're gonna get a maximum burn or even a clean burn out of your candle. This is a proper example of an abused candle. I've lit it for an hour here, 2 hours there. Don't trim or cut the wick, and just that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna tunnel, and it's not gonna look good. Trim the wick, follow the steps 1 through 4. I think you'll enjoy the product. Hopefully you have, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, brian@summitviewscents.com. Give me a call, 860-266-7445. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.